Actually, I've had a lot of people ask me about Varesa combos in the past, like, 2 days. We can quickly talk about her combos. So, when it comes to Varesa combos, what you need to remember is that you'll have a certain amount of time you want to spend on field. And in a lot of her teams, just doing the default 4 skill charge plunge doesn't actually fill all the time you need to fill. And if you swap out and back to your supports after doing 4, you're on cooldown and you have to wait, right? Because the actual amount of time that her combos takes, right, we'll swap into her at 55. And we'll see how long it takes. Right? 8 seconds. In most teams, you have more than 8 seconds that you can spend on your carry. So what are the ways, or what are the things you can do to extend your field time? Well, you can add a skill. Right? So... What the? Oh, I'm an idiot. No one saw that. 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 Shut the fuck up. Alright, you can wait out the time for this skill, and you can add a skill, or even add 2 here. Right? That's first option. It's not a great option, honestly. What's the second option? Option number 2. Before you do your setup, do this. Then go do your setup, whatever, very cool. Spend whatever time you need on your setup. Then back to Varesa. You get 1. Right, this is the 3rd one. 4th, and then you get an additional 1, and then an optional burst as well at the end, right? The problem is, then, what do you do for your second rotation if this is what you do? What I've been doing in teams where you need to fill a good amount of time, in teams that have 18-second rotations, so like Mawika and Chavors, right? My rotations have been a little flexible, and generally I don't really add too much at the end. And I just do first rotation, I set it up like this. Very cool, do your setup, Pog, we're having fun, okay, so I'll back to Varesa, then you do her stuff. Right? And then second rotation, I do a normal 4 plunge rotation. In teams that have 20-second rotations, though, like the Farina teams with Non-Shenyun, I've been alternating between 2 different things. The first one is... Oh, right. Right, same start. Very cool. We're having fun. Poggers. Right? Same start, you do the 5. But then, you just do 2 charge attacks like this. And this makes it so that, from the 2 charge attacks, you have the same effect as if you started with a skill with your setup. Which means that when you swap back to her, you can still do the same combo. I don't have team members right now, so I don't have enough energy, but you get the point. The other thing I've been doing is, when you're doing with Shenyun specifically, you can, instead of charge attacks, just do jump plunge. So, same start. You do your full proper setup. Normal on Shenyun, so you get an Electro Swirl. Same start here. But after the first burst, you just do normal plunges twice. Oops. Or sorry, I think you're supposed to do it after the second one, not after the first one. So your stuff goes on cooldown earlier. Sorry. I'll do it properly this time. Oops. I feel like I did it wrong there. Sorry, let's do that again. And then you just same similar start at least. Oops. But yeah, you have a bit of flexibility in your rotations. With Shenyun, that flexibility doesn't require using the slow charge attack. Without Shenyun, you have to use a slow charge attack for those extended rotations. Another thing you can do in the non-Shenyun teams, if you're playing Cheveurs, with Cheveurs Maoika, you just spin a little on Maoika. That's the way I've preferred going about it. Something like this is what I've preferred. But you can really do it however you want. You have options basically. Keep in mind, right, in a team like this, you don't have off-field Electro, so you don't want to spin for too long with Maoika because your Chevreur's Shred is going to expire after like about 5 spin hits. Is the Electro Sword supposed to be consistent? Yes, it is. It should still be consistent at 130 ping. Remember to do the normal attack. If you're not getting it consistently, it's probably because you're not doing a normal attack. Can I do normal after Yansan E? You can. It's up to you. But the normal procs my Fav? Skill issue. You don't need Fav in this team, though. This is not a team where you go 5 Shenyun. You have too much particle generation for it to be worth it. I don't even need to be on Osworn. I could be on GTDS. Electro Resonance just goes too fucking hard. Electro Resonance plus double Fav is just, yeah. It's just kind of goated. Oh, I'm not going to take the ER card, so I can properly show that this is indeed an FER. Here, we're not getting our 5 procs properly, but yeah. Without the Fat Frogs, it isn't enough, but oh well. What happens when you're against shields? With a good Shenyun build, you'll be able to get away without, with TTDS. And if your Shenyun build isn't that great, you can still use Osworn and be completely fine.